somewhere in the silence. We don't talk like we used to do. The spaces now are bigger too. I hear your voice inside the rain. Familiar words, but not the same. You're not gone, but you're not here. Just a whisper I barely hear. You're somewhere in the silence, still in my mind. A fading echo I can't unwind. I search the quiet for your trace in every shadowed empty space. You didn't leave, you didn't stay, you're just somewhere in the silence today. Your favorite song plays down the hall, but now it doesn't touch me at all. I reach for you out of old habit, but the memories won't grab it. You didn't slam the final door, you just faded into the floor. You're somewhere in the silence, still in my mind. A fading echo I can't unwind. I search the quiet for your trace in every shadowed empty space. You didn't leave, you didn't stay, you're just somewhere in the silence today. You're somewhere in the silence, almost near. A ghost of love I still revere. I'll let you drift, I'll let you be part of my silent symphony. You didn't break, you didn't sway. You're just somewhere in the silence today. In the silence. I passed your door, the light was on, but it's been years since you've been gone. Your shoes still sit beneath the bed, your sweater rests where you once read. I kept it all the way it was, afraid to touch, afraid because if I change a thing it might erase what's left of you in this place. You left the light on, but never said why. Like hope still glowed in your goodbye. nights are long, a silent hymn, a lover's song. I can't let go, I can't move on, 'cause you left the light on. I walk through echoes every night. Your laughter fades, but not your light. I speak to you in candle flame, and every silence speaks your name. I know you're not just down the street, but I keep watching just in case we meet. You left the light on, and I still try to catch your shadow passing by. It flickers low when nights are long, a memory that still feels strong. I keep pretending you're not gone, 'cause you left the light on. Was it for me, or just routine? Or was it your way to say I'll be seen? You left the light on, and it still shines through all the loss, through all the lines. It's all I have when you're not near, a glow that says you once were here. I won't forget, I'll keep it on. The light you left, still shining on. You left the light on. The fight was loud, the goodbye loudest. Now I live where quiet surrounds us. You slammed the door, I stayed behind, with all the words we didn't find. The coffee's cold, the night too still. This silence hits harder than any thrill. I trace your name in empty air, but you're not here, you're not anywhere. I was broken into quiet, shattered sound by sound. Every whisper, every riot, gone without a round. Now my voice just fades away in echoes of what we didn't say. You were the storm I couldn't fight, and I'm broken into quiet. The lights still flicker like you do, half here, half gone, never true. I talk to rooms like they can feel, but nothing answers, nothing's real. I hold my breath where you once lay, but time just takes, it doesn't stay. I was broken into quiet, shattered sound by sound. Every whisper, every riot, was broken into quiet, stillness like a stone. You left with all the thunder, and now I break alone. My song dissolves in empty space, with no more words to trace. You were the wrong that felt so right. Now I'm broken into quiet. Wrote me letters without end, but none could help this heart to mend. The paper creased, the ink ran dry. Still I read each word and wonder why. You said forever in bold and clear, but forever isn't what stayed here. The lines were straight, the meaning blurred, and love got lost inside your words. We fade between the lines, where silence draws its signs. You said enough to make me stay, but not enough to find a way. Now all I read is distant signs as we fade between the lines. I kept your notes in the drawer below, right next to a past I used to know. Your voice lives in a written trace that disappears without a face. If I respond, will you reply, or was goodbye your final lie? We fade between the lines of poems we left unsigned. I try to read you like a prayer, but find there's no one there, just folded corners, empty signs. We fade between the lines. If love was something we could write, why did we run out of light? We fade between the lines in ink that never shines. You left a verse that still holds tight, but love is lost between the fight. Now I just fill the space with rhymes as we fade between the lines, between the lines, between the lines. We fade. There's a verse still on my tongue, a melody left unsung. You always asked for something more, but I stayed silent at the door. Thought my love was understood, but silence never did you good. Now I replay the notes each night, wishing I could make it right. This is the song I never said. itself, but now it's dust upon the shelf. Now I sing it in my sleep to shadows that no longer weep. This is the song I never sang, the voice I lost in love's slow bang. Each lyric aches with what I meant, now carried on the wind I sent. You're not here to hear me play, but I sing it anyway. Regret like a broken string that hangs in the song I never sang. Oh, would you have stayed if I had known that silence cuts as deep as stone? This is the song I never sang, carved in echoes, steeped in pain. I'll raise it now into the blue for no one else but only you. The truth I locked behind the clang of a heart I let go without a bang. It's the only thing that still remains, this song I never sang. This song I never sang. Dust on the window pane, still spelling out your name. I see your breath in winter glass, a fading trace that couldn't last. The couch still leans the way you sat. I talk to it, imagine that. I'll wipe the glass, but not the past. It always seems to settle fast. There's dust on the window pane, like time forgot to rain. The light comes through but feels too dull, without your laugh, without your pull. I clean the frame but not the pain, still caught in dust on the window pane. Your picture's crooked on the wall, I swear it moves each time I call. I open blinds but close my heart, too afraid to take it apart. Each morning breaks the same old way, but I just let the shadows stay. There's dust on the window pane, where memories still remain. Your name in fog, your touch in air, but every time I look, you're not there. I try to shine, I try in vain, but there's dust on the window pane. If I could wipe you back to life, would love still burn or cut like knife? There's dust on the window pane, like silence with a name. You're here in everything I do, but gone in everything that's true. The glass may clear, but still I strain. forgot how to live. I held your heart too tight, too cold, like I was scared of growing old. You begged for words, I gave you walls. Now I walk through these empty halls. The things I never said out loud now scream at me from every cloud. This is the silence I deserve, a quiet truth I can't uncurve. You spoke in love, I spoke in doubt. Now all I hear is what ran out. The echo rings, the lesson served. This is the silence I deserve. The kitchen sings with no one's hands. I stir my guilt like shifting sands. Your scent still floats through every room, a slow decay, a quiet doom. I trace your name in shattered glass, the future we let slip right past. This is the silence I deserve, where memory cuts and thoughts preserve. You gave me chances, I gave you fear. Now silence is what keeps me near. I lie awake, my voice unnerved, inside the silence I deserve. I deserve. Would you forgive if I had tried? Or were we lost the day I lied? This is the silence I deserve, not a word left to conserve. I write you songs you'll never hear, but they still drip like quiet tears. The truth too heavy to observe, so I live in silence I deserve. The silence I deserve. I keep your side of the bed made tight, but you never come home at night. The mirror shows my tired face, but half of it is still your space. I pour 2 cups, let one go cold. It's just a habit I can't control. Every step I take feels wrong, in a house that hums our old song. It's empty where you stood, the corners echo what they could. I reach for air that won't hold back, a memory in shades of black. The silence wears your favorite hood, it's empty where you stood. The rug still holds your footprints clear. I trace them when I need you near. The walls are chipped, the paint is worn, like everything since you've been gone. The world still spins, but not for me. It only moves where you used to be. It's empty where you stood, like the trees without the wood. I speak your name, it floats and breaks like leaves across forgotten lakes. And I'd go back if I just could, but it's empty where you stood. Where you stood. Would you stay if I held tight? Or would you fade with morning light? It's empty where you stood, but I still stand. I knew I would. You left a space I can't refill, a wound that time won't ever kill. And if I could, I swear I would undo the empty where you stood. Still empty where you stood. The candle burned against the storm, but you were never one for warm. You stood beneath the porch last night, your silhouette beneath the light. You didn't knock, you didn't call, just let the silence say it all. And I watched from the window pane as your shadow danced with rain. You were a flicker in the rain, a spark too soft to sustain. You lit my heart, then disappeared, left me chasing what I feared. And I still wait, but not in vain, for that flicker in the rain. I replay the thunder in my mind, like it could help me turn back time. You said the words I never heard, like love too fragile to be stirred. And close my eyes and see you still, moving with a will I couldn't fill. You were a flicker in the rain, a name I learned through pain. You kissed the night, then stepped away, left me in the grayest day. And though it's gone, I can't explain that fleeting flicker. And in the rain, if storms could bring you back again, I'd dance with ghosts just to begin. You were a flicker in the rain, but I'd still light the flame, even knowing how it ends, with empty doors and weathered bends. You left too toothbrush by the sink, but I stop myself before I think. The closet's half the way it was, your clothes untouched, collecting dust. I sit on beds you used to warm. Now all I feel is this quiet storm. The space beside me doesn't sleep. It holds the weight I couldn't keep. This house was built for two. Now it echoes more than true. I turn the lights off one by one. Feels like a war I never won. Your side is empty, love is done, and I'm stuck here in a room for one. The frames still hang just where they fell, frozen in a sweet farewell. Your coffee cup still marks the day you left with nothing more to say. I count the steps that lead to none. The silence hits like setting sun. This house was built for two, but all that's left is me and you. In pictures I can't bear to move, in ghosts I never could disprove. The fight is over, the fire's gone. Now I just pace this room for one. If I could fill your side with light, would you come home and make it right? This house was built for two. Now I whisper I miss you. To shadows where we used to be, to memories that won't set me free. It's not the same when you're not gone, but when I'm living in a room for one. Just a room for one. The floorboards creak like they still know where your footsteps used to go. The mirror's cracked above the sink. Your ghost still hovers when I blink. The hallway hums with your old tune, but all that's left is empty rooms. I speak your name beneath my breath to test if love can conquer death. I hear whispers from the floor, like echoes of you wanting more. The nights are long, the silence thick, each moment slow, each second wick. I press my ear like once before, and still I hear whispers from the floor. feels like yesterday. I tuck it in and drift away to memories we never planned, to songs you sang hand in hand. I talk to rooms that once had light, but now they only speak at night. I hear whispers from the floor of love we let go, love we wore. Your laughter in the air remains, but faded now like window panes. And I can't shut this open door when I still hear whispers from the floor. From the floor, the final cries of something pure. The years may pass, the house may fall, but still I hear your distant call. And even when I beg no more, it speaks again, whispers from the floor. Whispers from the floor. Soft electric strum in the echo of night. I see the rain on the window, each drop a memory, a little pain. You left a silence too loud to bear. Still I search for you everywhere. Shadows of goodbye dancing in the light, whispers in the dark, holding on too tight. Every step I take, I hear your name, but nothing feels the same. The clock keeps ticking, the world moves on, but inside my heart, you're never gone. A photograph, a fading scent, moments we had, where they went. Shadows of goodbye dancing in the light, whispers in the dark, holding on too tight. Every step I take, I hear your name, but nothing feels the same. The clock keeps ticking, the world moves on, but inside my heart, you're never gone. A photograph, a fading scent, moments we had, where they went. Oh, still holding on, though you're long gone. Shadows of goodbye. goodbye. You and I, you and I. It's getting late and the night is cold. I've been walking down this road alone. The stars above don't shine the same. Since the day you left, nothing feels okay. I whisper words into the air, hoping somehow you'll still be there. Every step I take feels far from peace, but I still believe in what we used to be. So walk me home through the dark, back to the place we left our hearts. I'm tired of running from the truth. All I want is to walk with you. Hold my hand, don't let me fall, even if we've lost it all. Just one more time before I go, please. Walk me home. I see your face in every light, the way you smiled, the way you'd fight for all the love we thought would stay. But somehow we both slipped away. There's silence now where laughter lived, but I've still got love left to give. If I could find your voice again, would you meet me at the very end? So walk me home through the dark, back to the place we left our hearts. I'm tired of running from the truth. All I want is to walk with you. Hold my hand, don't let me fall, even if we've lost it all. Just one more time before I go. Walk me home. Maybe we were never meant to last, but I'd still trade tomorrow for our past. If love remains in broken lines, I'll follow you through space and time. Walk me home through the dark, back to the place we left our hearts. There's a chair by the window where your shadow used to show. I still leave it turned your way, like you're just a minute late today. The cushion sunk, the arms still warm. It holds the weight of what I mourn. I sit and talk like you're still near, whisper to the space you filled with cheer. That chair by the window sees it all, from every laugh to every fall. It watches me with quiet eyes as I relearn how to survive. Your absence sits unspoken, slow in the chair by the window. Your book still folded on the side, marked on a page you tried to hide. I turned it once, but never read. The words you left are all I need. The breeze still moves the curtain light, like you're about to say goodnight. That chair by the window holds the time of every pause and every climb. You left a dent that doesn't fade, a story told but never played. Now I sit where love won't go, in the chair by the window. By the window. If I could trade it for one more day, would you sit and choose to stay? That chair by the window calls your name in sunlight soft, in midnight rain. It's where I loved you, where I tried, and where my better half still hides. It's where I go, where memories flow to that chair by the window. By the window. The chair by the window. There's winter in the room, though July's outside in bloom. The walls breathe cold where you once leaned. Your laugh still echoes through my dreams. I light a fire, it fades too fast, like every vow we couldn't last. The silence speaks in brittle tones, like frost inside these aging bones. There's winter in the room, where love once lit up every gloom. Now icicles hang from our last fight, and every day forgets the light. Your warmth is gone, replaced still sits on the shelf, but it doesn't look like myself. We smiled wide that summer day, before the words got in the way. You wore that blue I love so much. Now it just burns with every touch, and I still see your eyes so clear in every frame that draws you near. There's ashes in the frame where fire once knew your name. We held the world with shaky hands. Now all that's left is dust and plans. I reach for you, but it's the same, only ashes in the frame. I keep your coat behind the door, though you don't walk these halls no more. I talk to shadows, pour the tea, pretend you're just avoiding me. And empty chairs don't lie like hearts, they only echo falling parts. There's ashes in the frame, no one left to take the blame. We kissed too fast, we fell too far. Now every life feels like a scar, and every time I speak your name I find ashes in the frame. If I could paint it all anew, would I still break instead of you? There's ashes in the frame where once we danced in flame. I stare into the past each night and wonder if I held too tight. You're gone, but I remain with these ashes in the frame. Only ashes in the frame. There's a space beside my bed where your dreams once softly spread. The couch still curves the way you lay. The sun still hits where your hands stayed. Your perfume lingers in the seams, like it's protecting all my dreams. I try to fill the room with sound, but your absence wraps around. This is the shape you left, outlined in quiet and regret. No one fits it quite the same. They slip right through and speak your name. You were more than love or theft. You carved this space. The shape you left. Oh, still talk like you're nearby, just to hear your silence reply. This is the shape you left, a ghost that won't forget. The way you laughed, the way you cried, the way you always knew I lied. I try to move but never get beyond the shape you left. We still fall or finally fight. This is the shape you left, etched in every breath. It follows me from room to room. It blooms in quiet, grows in gloom. It's love, it's loss, it's every day. I live inside shape you left.
You left the keys without a sound, like love forgot the battleground.
No note, no tear, no final word, just footsteps that were barely heard. The chair still rocks like you just stood, but silence swallowed what we could. I walk the halls where we once danced, now haunted by your last absence. You were gone without a glance, like love never had a chance. No backward look, no second take, just a storm that didn't break. And all I hold is circumstance of you, gone without a glance. I keep your coat by the front door, hoping you'll need it once more. I light the lamp you always lit, but it just flickers for a bit. The air is thick with words unsaid, like ghosts that sleep inside the bed. You were gone without a glance, no closure, no slow dance. You vanished like a spoken lie that leaves the truth to justify. And now I stand caught in the trance of you, gone without without a glance, without a glance, you were gone. The door closed slow, without a sound. Now silence wraps me all around. Your book lies open on the floor, like it still waits to tell you more. The air is thick with all we lacked, and I can't take your absence back. I whisper loud to broken walls, but only silence ever calls. I'm held in the silence, like your arms used to be. No echo, no defiance, just what you left with me. It speaks in tones I can't ignore, of all we were and nothing more. I scream inside this quiet fence, still held in the silence. The clock keeps ticking out of time. It doesn't rhyme the way it did with mine. Your shirt still hangs behind the door. I breathe it in but feel no more. The world keeps moving wide and loud, but I'm stuck beneath a silent shroud. I'm held in the silence, where memories collide. Each whisper is defiance to the peace I can't find. You left without a final phrase, but still I hear you in the haze. Like love without a last defense, I'm held in the silence. If silence is the price I pay, then I'll stay quiet every day. I'm held in the silence, where your love used to speak. Now every word feels violent, and every sound is weak. The quiet pulls me back to then, and makes me feel you once again. Your voice, my only consequence, still held in the silence. Held in the silence. Your picture rests above the shelf, like time has turned against itself. The glass is cracked, but I don't fix. It's all I have of you to mix, with coffee cups and silent rooms and broken light in afternoon. I trace the You're framed in dust, but still you shine. A frozen smile that once was mine. The world melts turning, but not me. I'm stuck in what we used to be. Each memory sharp, each silence just another layer, framed in dust. The frame still tilts the way you left, like grief decided where it's kept. I talk to walls that won't reply, but sometimes swear I hear your sigh. If I could breathe you back in place, would I still see your fading face? You're framed in dust, but close somehow, like you still live in here right now. Your laughter's trapped in wood and grain. It hums beneath this window pane. And every time I clean, I trust you'll reappear, framed in